This conversation with my daughter about people that are in our lives, and as we start growing, like, have you ever had some type of growth, or you changed, or like aha moment where you knew that you needed different, better, but then the people around you didn't and they just stayed the same? Well, that's pretty much what's happening. So I had this conversation with my daughter, like, at some point in time, people around us, if they don't choose to continue growing with us, we will grow away from them. And it's unfortunate, it's sad, it's not easy to do, it hurts because you love them and you still love them. It's their priorities are different from yours, and it's not something that we can change in them. You know, the only thing that we can hope for is that when our priorities change, that they will see where we're headed and want to come with us. That's all that we can hope for. But in this case, because there's so many of them and a different amount of people, that's very unlikely. Because what's going to happen is the crowd's going to follow the crowd. They're not going to follow the one little sheep that went off by themselves. You know, and when that sheep finds a new group to hang out with that matches where they're at currently, then they can definitely get the life that they were looking for, searching for, and the friends that they were searching for. You know, like when you hang out with people and you're like, even if they're your best friend, you're like, just something feels off. Like you want more. You're like, I don't know, this just doesn't satisfy me friendship-wise as much as it used to. Like we used to have a lot of fun, but now I'm with you, I feel more negative and it's not as much fun. That's a sign. And I was explaining that our mind, I said, whatever your heart and your soul is telling you to do, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to trust. When you pray about it and your heart and your soul is saying, do this, and it's something that keeps coming back up and you can't shake it, but then your mind is telling you all the reasons why you shouldn't do it at all, that's when you're like, okay, my mind's telling me all these reasons I shouldn't do it. That's a sign that your mind is trying to keep you comfortable from a change that will bless your life. And do not follow, do not follow the thing that your mind is trying to say or do, because that's going to keep you where you're at. That's going to keep you satisfied exactly where you are currently. So hopefully we'll see what change happens, what done. But if you want to live a life that you desire and have growth and real growth and not just mediocre growth, most likely the change that you need to do is going to be the hardest to do. So if you think right now about what you want to do and what the steps are to get you where you want to be, if your mind is talking you out of why you should do something, that's probably the thing that you need to do. That's the thing that's going to give you the real growth that you need. So I hope y'all learned something from that, like I did. Have a blessed day.